Yes, so delayed ejaculation can be a bit tricky sometimes because it can be coming from different things. So one of the things could be that your penis or your body is largely not feeling a lot of pleasure. Sometimes it could be just because that's how you are as your physical makeup. And so what it means is that you have to kind of try harder to feel the pleasure. Often that's when you can start to have some practices that are a bit more kind of like hard hitting than vanilla practices. For example, some people find that a bit of spanking sometimes can help. Or, we were talking about prone masturbation earlier on. Maybe for somebody with delayed ejaculation, having masturbating with something a little bit with harder friction can actually help if the masturbation with a hand is not doesn't produce enough feelings. So that could be one way to that. Another way could be to think if you can bring up in your mind some very sexy, arousing fantasies, because sometimes that can help at the moment of wanting to ejaculate. If you could just bring up in your mind something that you find really sexy, it could be just the thing that can just take you over the other side. Often people find that if they have sex with a partner that is a love partner, they find guilty. They find themselves, they feel guilty for bringing an image that might not be the image of their partner. But try to make peace with that, because having an image that is going to help you ejaculate does not mean that you don't love your partner and you don't find your partner sexy. It's just an extra help that is sometimes very, very, very useful. But for other people, delayed ejaculation can actually mean something a little bit more difficult. And often, not always, but often, people who have delayed ejaculation is because they had a trauma on their body. So either an accident at some point in their lives, but usually it's when people have been having childhood where the parents beat them up, for example, as punishment. And what it does is that the body then becomes desensitized, but not in a way that is the innate way. Some people are born like this, but when we call it dissociation. So when your body goes into shutdown so that it stops feeling because it had felt too much and too many times in childhood. And so if that is the case, if you can recognize, oh, I've got delayed ejaculation, but also remember that there's been a lot of beating up or even sexual abuse, something that your body had to endure in the past, then you might want to see a therapist and do some trauma work to reawaken your body with that. And other times, delayed ejaculation can only just maybe indicate that what you are doing in the bedroom is just not enough of a turn on for you. A lot of people have myths about what is okay, what is not okay in the bedroom. And some people say, well, I should have sex like the loving, normal, kind, soft way. But sometimes you just need something different, something that people call, alternatives. But actually, it's really up to you, because you have to really have sex in a way that matches your erotic mind and matches your turn-ons.